Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Zakk Wylde, the Black Label Society, hanging out here on Revolver TV, and I'm interviewing Lady Starlight over here. How you doing?
I'm really good.
And I listen, our viewers here on Revolver TV want to know this question. How many of the guys in Anthrax have you slept with, and what is your favorite Anthrax memory?
Well, my favorite Anthrax memory is sleeping with all of them.
Hey, listen.
It's a good one, yeah.
I got to be honest with you. I have two, and they're all amazing.
I thought I saw you that one time.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I have to say my favorite Anthrax memory is jam shorts.
Yes, they are very cool. Yeah. I got to be honest with you. I'm
Jam
digging
shorts.
the trousers you're wearing tonight as well.
Thanks.
First time I ever went to England, 1987, Monsters of Rock, now Download Festival, Donnington. And I get there. I'd never experienced that sort of jet lag, never experienced going all the way to England. And I get there. I went over with them. They were playing at the Monsters of Rock. I was wiped out, exhausted. No. Come to the bar. Have a drink. You can't go right to bed. You got to come to the bar. All right, I'll have one. I had like 10, right? Sit there, have some drinks. All right, here's your key. Go ahead. Go to bed. I didn't know what was going on. I walk down the hall. I get into my bed just ready to hit it and just crash. And I look, and I hit the bed. And the first thing I know, the bed feels all wet. Then I stick my foot in. It's like shaving cream on my foot. Then I go in the bathroom. Somebody dropped a huge deuce in the toilet, didn't flush it. I'm looking around, and I just realized they just bombed my room. They called it a pirate attack, and they just hammered my room unbelievably.
Well, I got news for you, Father Ed. When you get married, you'll experience that same treatment. Do you have any fond Anthrax memories of the boys? While as they're entertaining the masses as we speak.
It's funny because we got together in like 1990, 91, whatever year it was for the Clash of the Titans, and aside from seeing them every once in a great while, I didn't really see him till the Big Fours, and the Clash of the Titan revisited last year a little bit, but as close as anybody can be. You know how it is. When's the last time I saw you? I can't even tell you.
It was when I gave birth to me and Barb's fourth child.
Yeah.
Yes. It was right around
That's enough. That's enough.
Yeah, exactly.
But we had a good time on Clash of the Titans. That was a fun time for everybody. Got to know the guys. It's cool to be able to do stuff like this.
Listen, there's this band called Anthrax. I want to ask you if you have any fond memories of these hot rockers.
Wow. It's been a long time for me. I'm trying to remember these guys.
Hey, listen,
they look a little
they
like
rock,
the same.
Man. Listen, they rock. They have great plastic surgeons, yes.
Yes.
And the bottom line is they take care of themselves and they eat clean and properly.
This is right.
They're great guys.
Thank you very much, Rob. Sack.
No, seriously.
What's your Anthrax memory?
My
Yes.
Anthrax
Yeah,
memory?
come on, give me a good Anthrax memory.
Oh, good Anthrax memory would be.
Let me ask you.
You know what a good memory would be? Doing the Ozzy tour and meeting you for the first
I'll
time.
tell you,
That was
it's
awesome.
funny you mentioned that, by the way,
I said-
because it brings up a great memory I had of you guys.
Oh, me and you
You
alone,
tell me if you
brother.
remember this. I sat on the side of the stage watching you guys perform your soothing sounds of rock, and I was completely blown away. And all I kept thinking when you guys, I don't know if you remember this or not, when you came off the side of the stage, I said, "You keep this up with this brand of rock you're playing, and you're going straight to the top." And then I said, you know what? At the rate you're going, one of these days you're going to be playing Yankee Stadium. You remember that?
That's right. I mean,
Say?
come on.
No, that's not funny. This is the true
No, it's
story.
true.
This happened. Okay. There's this band called Anthrax, a wonderful band. Part of the Big Four, and for a reason, because the four legendary bands that started this movement. Do you have any fond memories of this musical iconic group?
I started this band 30 years ago, and it's been 30 years of a giant pain in my ass.
Hey, but let me say this
No.
about that. It got you to Yankee Stadium.
That being said, I love that. When you say that being said, I love how it just erases anything,
Yes.
That being said, I mean, so many amazing memories. For me, so much of it is from the 80s because I have a very clear memory of everything from back then because I was completely sober. So it's like I have this unbelievable memory of like so many things we did. And especially with the big four shows, it makes me think back to touring with Metallica in Europe on the Master of Puppets tour. We were opening for them on that tour, and just it was so amazing to us because nobody barely even knew. We didn't think anyone in the world knew who we were, and now here we are, like touring the UK and playing to like 2,000-3,000 people a night. And we had like 2 records out, and it was just. We never thought we would get out of Queens and the Bronx. You never think anything's going to happen. And all of a sudden, you're like a part of this wave. And on the Among the Living tour, we started that tour playing to like 500 kids in Rochester, New York in like May of 87. And by December of 87, we were selling at the Aragon in Chicago, like 5,500 kids. And I remember looking at Charlie before we went on, looking at the crowd going like, where did all these people come from?
Well,
like, how did this happen?
That being said, when you look at this camera now, and it's trying to capture the rock that's sitting right next to me, are you shocked that this thing hasn't exploded yet? Trying to contain
The
this.
two of us in the same room? Absolutely.
I'd say
I'm
more so
shocked.
yourself.
I'm shocked.